Hi everybody and welcome back. We are about to continue on with the questline here in the realm Reborn. About to talk to Balderon. Good to have you aboard, lass. Now then, where to start? Faint and stride. Balderon has a task for a trusted adventurer. Okay, let's see what this task is. Back when I was younger and nastier, I earned me living as a sellsword. In that business, if you wanted to know what your enemy was up to, you had to learn to read the orders you praised from the cold dead hands of its mates. And now I came to know how to read your message. Truth be told, the script was only too bloody familiar. Them Sahagin letters, lass. And I should know, I've gutted more fishback messengers than I could count. It's getting worse, though. The plan to blow up the victory and all is here, right down to the fine details. Looks like they meant to raise 8 kinds of L in western Lenotia, then hit the Maelstrom new flagship in the confusion. The point being, the attack on the victory weren't the act of a few rebellious pirates. It was a key part of some canny bastard's grand plan. Then I'm reading this But if I'm reading this all right, the attack itself came much too early. I wagered they panicked when they saw you was onto them, rushed in to do the job, and buggered it up. Them tattoo-faced bastards, as they say, was paying Artabidium's old man. They're with the Serpent Reavers, right? But none of their crew was there, were they? Did they have something better to do, or what? 7 L's, I've got it all backwards. That mess at the victory, that was meant to be the bloody distraction. The fishbacks ain't interested in the maelstroms, baby. They're after men, just like they've always been. They're sending their pirate lackeys after a civilian target. This bit about raising L in western Lenosia, that's where it'll be. Something tells me Switch Purge is about to get it, and it hard. Here's a rough translation of the message. Take it to Commander Rainier at the Coral Tower and tell him he's in for a busy day. Rainier. His name's Rainier. Sorry about that. Oh, and give him an eh? You can be damn sure he'll need one. Man, it is hard to understand what he's saying. But the Coral Tower's down this way. Do. Probably could have transported there, couldn't I? Oh well. Okay, Coral Tower. There he is. Yes, I'm Rainier. Ah, you must be the adventurer whose name seems to be on everyone's lips. You are to be commended for your part in thwarting the plot to destroy the victory. Now what can I do for you this day? You bear an urgent message from Balderon? Why do I get the feeling that my hopes for a quiet morning are about to be cruelly dashed? Tell me, what is afoot? Hey, Balderon's joltings, a small slip of paper from the Drowning Wench's proprietor, Balderon's 10 fingers, unintelligible writing scrawled. Oh boy. 10 Fingers? What sort of a name is 10 Fingers? An assault on Switch Perch? But we've seen nothing to suggest the Serpent Reavers are massing for an attack. Even so, it would be foolish to discount the possibility. Balderon is rarely wrong about such matters. I will marshal the Yellow Jackets for battle immediately. The only question is where to send them. While I concur with Balderon's assessments that the attack on the dry docks was intended as a diversion, Switch Perch is but one of several possible targets for the main target. Commodore, sir! Report? It's the Sahagins, sir. They've mounted a large-scale assault on South Tidegate and threatened to overwhelm its defenses within the day. The garrison requests immediate reinforcements. By the Navigator, it seems my decision has been made for me. Muster the troops and give the order to march. Aye, the Serpent Reavers are in league with the Sahagin, which means that there is every chance this assault on Tidegate may yet prove to be another feint. The fact remains, however, that we can ill afford to ignore it, and that leaves Switchperch vulnerable to those pirate traitors. It is times such as these that I wish the warriors of light yet walked amongst us. Their wishes will avail us not. Faye, you must serve in their absence. Make for Switchperch with all haste and lend your strength to the squads I can spare for the settlement's defense. Wouldn't it be easier just to evacuate the people there? As Commodore of the Yellow Jackets, it is my duty to ensure the peace and security of Limsa Lomensa. The lives and livelihoods of her citizens are my primary concern. Okay, that's good to know. It will head to Switchperch. I do think that it would be easier if they just somehow rang in and let them know that an attack's coming, people best get out of there now while you still can. Better summon it out, ready to go. Commodore Rainier sent word we'd be getting reinforcements, but I didn't expect him to send you. You certainly look like you've seen your share of action, though. You bear little resemblance to the wide-eyed whelp I met fresh on the ferry. In any case, do you know what we're fighting here for? This place, Switchperch, it was rebuilt by folk who stood strong in the face of every hardship the calamity threw their way. And we're not about to let some fish, fancy, and scum claim the honor of being the ones who finally broke their spirits. Don't give those pirate bastards one bloody elm, you hear me? Yeah, I recognize this guy now. He's like one of the first people we met when we stepped off the boat to Limsa for the first time. Here they come. Here now, I thought all them yellow jacket worms was meant to be busy. That useless scrag ain't followed the plan, has Now then, pull back and wait for our Sahagin brothers. Piss on that. We ain't turning back empty-handed. Remember, no killing the small folk, or be your blood that stains Lord Leviathan's altars. Yellow jackets you can butcher at will. Them dirt-eating slugs be crushed under the full might of the Serpent Reavers. Seems Switchperch was the main target after all, eh? Squads 1 and 2, protect us townsfolk. Squad 3, you are our rear guard. The rest of you, we meet their charge where we stand. Let us bear the Commodore word of our victory, or no word at all. For Limsa Lomensa! I'll gut all you yellow bellies and dance on your gizzards. It's hard to talk like a pirate. Leave no pirate scum standing. Show 'em how a yellow jacket fights. Time to split some heads, adventurer. Let's start with the frontline fodder. Okay, so I think we leave the captain here for last. We just take down these lackeys. And brawlers. Outrangers. So far, not too bad. But it looks like they're about to... More of the bastards? Come on, man. Yep, they brought in reinforcements. Just our luck. So cold. Oh, we lost the yellow dragons. Come on, we still got 2 guys and the captain left. That guy. Oh. Alright, you scary bastards. Here's a trick to make you soil your breeches. Yeah, that was their captain that spoke. Okay, so I think we can leave the... What just happened? Swallow of the abyss, your master calls, heed me words and smite me foes. Is that a bloody voice sent? Hold steady, lads. Where that thing come from? Maybe we should get them away from our allies here. Keep on pummeling him. He can't take much more of this. Okay, so you guys deal with the captain. I'll take care of this thing here. Oh, and I dealt the finishing blow for the captain too. That's nice. Well fought. The Reavers are beaten and scattered. I'll take some men and hunt down the stragglers. Oh, but there may be more of them lurking about, so don't let your guard down just yet. Ooh. Where'd you come from? The source of her strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite mine enemies. Ooh, he is ugly. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. What plan is this we're talking about? Soon you shall take your vile gifts to the grave. Well, should we be flattered that he thinks so highly of us, or not? I can't really tell. Right, as the venom eats its way through your veins. Well, it's not really that tough. Whence springs this preternatural might? Almost down. Oh, look who comes to help! A fearsome opponent, against whom you shall not stand alone. An unwelcome guest. No matter, all shall fall before me. Just typical. Waits until the very last moment before we get an ally. No mortal should possess such might. His power wanes. Afford him no chance to recover. Duty complete. Yay. That the wisdom of the Paragon should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons, did he say? Then it is as I feared. They are known as the Bringers of Chaos, or Ascians, to give them their proper name. It would seem our suspicions were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. Pardon? You would know if we Charlians have encountered Ascians before? I have never spoken of you of my homeland. How did you know whence I hail? Wait, I do begin to see. You have been blessed with a special gift. Are you alright, lass? If I had known a mean bugger like that was hiding in the bushes, I would have left a squad or 6 to keep you company. Well, at least now we can call this kidnapping investigation to a close. Those reavers were the ones spiriting folk away in the dead of night, and this bastard here was pulling all the strings. A trifle simplistic, but not inaccurate. I came as soon as I sensed his presence, but I had never thought to find such a scene of carnage. Yet we prevailed, and thanks to your heroic actions, I have learned much. Aye, heroic is the word. I don't want to think what would have happened if you hadn't been here, friend. And your assistance is much appreciated too, Lady Y'shtola. Please give our regards to the Scions. I'm glad to have played a role in bringing what I hope is an end to this disturbing spate of abductions. The thread of your fate forms a part of a most intriguing tapestry. Mayhap we will be afforded the chance to speak more in the near future. For now, however, you must see this particular tale to its conclusion. Pray send my greetings to Commodore Rainier. What's this? Well, that wasn't foreboding at all, was it? Now let's return to Limsa Laminsa. Hey, the Aft Castle. Let's go see what Battleground's gonna say to us now. Probably gonna reap praise upon us, huh? Should I change my clothes? Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I like the cowls enough, but It's just really hard to make out their faces or anything. But I guess we'll have to wait until next time to get that praise from Babylon. Let's go see the Commodore first. I'm so used to going to the Drowning Wench, it was just really no thought. I just went straight there and then, I don't know. Self-punishment, I guess, for not thinking straight. Faye, eagerly have I awaited your return. Word of your exploits is already spreading through the ranks. My troops and I owe you a great debt of gratitude for your timely assistance. You have shown yourself to be possessed of a sure arm, a strong spirit, and sound judgment. Would that Mizzenmast had more of your like. I have little doubt that you shall one day join the ranks of Eorzea's greatest adventurers. It is but a matter of time. Clearly, Balduran's eye for potential remains as sharp as ever, though I doubt even he imagined you're capable of such feats. Might you favor me with your own account of the day's events? Such victories bear retelling. Y'shtola has been working with us for quite some time, you see. And she was only too willing to assist the Yellow Jackets in the kidnapping investigation, proving herself a stalwart ally of Mizzenmast yet again. Needless to say, after your part in thwarting the attempted sabotage of the victory, and the small matter of your deeds at Switchperch, you too have proven yourself a valued friend of the Thalacrosity. Admiral! May I present to you Admiral Blofuswin.
So, this is the adventurer I've been reading about in the field reports. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Mizzenmast. On behalf of my people, I bid you thanks for the deeds you have done this day. A token of our gratitude. What worth is high regard without just reward after all? Ha! Since you first set foot in our city, my good friend Balduran and Commodore Raynor have taken turns at regaling me with tales of your exploits. Safe to say, they left an impression. Join me at the coming banquet. A seat of honor at the celebratory feast is the least I can offer the woman who foiled the Sahagin.
Oh! A seat at the feast!
Oh, and don't be late. Your fellow guests will be eager to take the measure of their newest hero, and some do not take kindly to being kept waiting. Till then, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Well, that was great. And we got a nice ring. Lomensin ring. High Society. We get these nice dress shoes. Commodore Rainier wishes to speak with you regarding the forthcoming banquet. Okay. I am not sure you understand just how unusual it is for the Admiral to invite an adventurer to a state banquet. It is highly coveted honor. Why, even the officers under her direct command are rarely afforded such recognition. But I will not deny you. You have earned it. Many of the tasks you have performed in service to the Thacrosity have been both difficult and dangerous. This is a reward for all of your efforts, a nod to your many achievements, both large and small. Has the enormity of the moments yet to sink in? Perchance you will realize its significance when you stand before the assembled dignitaries of Limsa Lominsa. And now that I have imagined the scene, I realize that you will require attire suitable for the occasion. I suggest you visit the wench and see what Balderon can arrange. He is surprisingly knowledgeable about such things. What, you don't think that what I'm wearing is appropriate enough? Personally, I don't see why dress shoes are such a big deal here, but hey. But on another note, I think I know why everyone just refers to the Admiral as just the Admiral. No one can pronounce her name. So from now on, I'm just going to refer to her as the Admiral. Because seriously, why come up with such a ridiculous name? Hello, Balderon. Well, if it ain't Murdrub's guest of honor. Ought to not be with the high and mighty now, is it? Well, he sure heard about that one fast, didn't he? I tell you, lass, I damn near snorted ale out of me nose when I heard the news. You come a long bloody way, you have, and that's the truth. Well, one thing's for sure, you'll not want for decent grub. These banquets are catered by the bleeding Bismarck, no less. There's a grand chance to fill your belly to bursting with fine ale, and more importantly, free food. Bet you can have your turning up in the shit-caked venturing gear. No, the era of the hour needs to have a touch of refinement about her, if only to stop folk complaining when she stuffs her face with cake. Take yourself over to the Orient and speak to Jasaniam of the Buglarian Consortium. She'll furnish you with something ladylike to wear. I'm already had a word with her, so all you need to do is pick up the goods, then bring them back here so I can tell you what's that. What's what? Sorry. So we head downstairs, where I'm guessing she gives us those dress shoes. Personally, I don't think people are going to be paying much attention to shoes, but good evening, miss. I assume you're the underdressed lady Balderon mentioned. I see he was not exaggerating. I've chosen these especially for your debut in polite society. Fear not, I'm certain you will absolutely adore them. Okay, we got the package here, and what was that sniff for? Do we smell? Really? That's rather rude, don't you think? Okay, we're back upstairs, and been to see Gymnasium, have you? Let's have that box, then. Okay, small lockbox entrusted to you by Gymnasium of the Bulgarian Consortium. Okay. Here we go, a nice pair of dress shoes for you. The lass might not have much else to her name, but so long as she's got a decent pair of shoes on her feet, there ain't nowhere she can't go. Why do I suddenly doubt that? Think of them as a gift from me and all the other folk you've done right by along the way. Aye, aye, 'tis a very moving gesture, I know. Just don't go welling up on me, eh? Wouldn't do for Limson's new era to turn up at the banquet soaked in her own tears and snot. Anyway, that's your garb sorted, now all you need to do is settle your nerves. Tell me when you're ready, and I'll tell you where you meant to go. Okay, so... Hey, dress shoes. Don't really look that special, huh? Let's try something a little fancier, huh? Maybe not the best thing to wear to a party, but hey, it's the best thing I've got right now. And... no... A Mizzenmast Repast. Balderon wants you to let him know when you are ready to depart for the banquet. You ready then, are ye? Good. The banquet will be starting soon. If you waited any longer, I've considered it me civic duty to hit you over the head and drag you there. Now, make sure you're wearing them fancy shoes when you turn up, alright? Carrying them won't do any good. They're meant to make you look like a lady. Remember, not a lady's bleeding lackey. As for the directions, the feast being held on the bridge and the Admiral's briefing room. Speak with Xanathel in Bulwark Hall and he'll show you the way in. Just keep that head high, lass. After everything you've done for Limsa, you've good reason to be proud. And don't let no highborn bugger tell you different. Right, so we head downstairs again. Again, I don't see how shoes make the lady. Might want to given us like a nice top, a nice dress or something, but hey. Dress shoes. Fancy dress shoes. An adventurer wearing fancy dress shoes. Oh, now those are some fancy dress shoes. Come, adventurer. I will show you to the briefing room. Really? That was weird.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, join me now in honoring this woman for her services to our great nation. May the navigator guide and protect her on her journey till sea swallows all. These pirates you encountered with the tattooed faces, they call themselves the Serpent Reavers. Their ranks are formed of cutthroats and madmen who have pledged themselves body and soul to the primal Leviathan. From what we have gathered, they sought to swell their numbers by spiriting away any soul unfortunate enough to cross their path. I need not tell you the depth of the animosity between us and the Sahagin. How any seaman worth his salt could devote himself to the fishback's god is a question for a more temperate mind than mine. But, thanks to you, our citizens may once more go about their daily lives, safe in the knowledge that they will not be dragged into the darkness by those execrable curs.
Such an extraordinary glow. This is one of the crystals of light.
By the navigator.
After our encounter with the Gubu, you had a vision, did you not? Of a towering crystal. You bathed in her light.
Yashtola's conclusion is clear, and I see no reason to doubt it. You are the vessel of a higher power. This being from your vision was the Mother Crystal. Your description matches what little we know of her. And if she has chosen you, then your deeds may yet shape the fate of nations, as once did the deeds of the Warriors of Light. Know you the tale? Like you, they were not of these lands, yet they fought to protect us all against the corruption of the Primals. When the Gallian Empire began its conquest of the realm, these heroes joined the Grand Companies and helped reforge the Eorzean Alliance. And at the Battle of Cartano, they took the field beneath our banners to fight for everything we hold dear. It was on that day, in the midst of that hell, that we lost them. Every soul who survived that battle will never forget how it was to fight beside them. We are proud to call them our comrades. Yet whenever we try to shout their names, the sound dies in our throats. And whenever we strain to see their faces with our mind's eye, naught but their shadows appear to us, set against a blinding light. Ask any true Eorzean who knew them, and the story will be the same. It is for this reason that we call them the Warriors of Light. When I look upon you, I cannot help but be reminded of them. Keep that crystal safe. In time, I believe the Mother Crystal will make clear her reasons for bestowing it upon you. Heed well her words, adventurer, for it is Hydaelyn herself who speaks.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold! Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it cost them their lives.
The Yellow Serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the White Wolves to their aid. The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Bloody hells! The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn! Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. Gods preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
Gods damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me! Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What of the barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Delay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Kasbamul, Soginin Moise Donzul. Logalo, Asawad Deken Bet Mubut. Imarat Way, Kiskatoga Hards Wadadorns. Sees Nigem, Fizdun the only Lamrai Zadai Dorn.
Well, that was a lot to see. Morning, sunshine. All a bit much for you, was it? What happened? Ah, you don't remember then. You keeled over in the middle of the banquet and caused a right stir. had to carry you back to the wench myself. Well, I say carry, 'twas more a matter of dragging and rolling. Too much cake, I reckon. Anyhow, don't fret. 'Tis little wonder you was exhausted after everything you've been through lately. Your little nap seems to have put some color back in your cheeks, though, so I'll leave you to it. Bugger, I almost forgot. The Admiral wants to have a word with ye. When you feel up to it, talk to Xanatel and he'll let you into the command room. Oh, and stay awake, eh? I'm told Mirab was in the middle of telling ye a story when you started snoring last time, and I doubt she'll look kindly on it if you repeated the trick. Oh, Baderon, I love listening to you. He's got a great sense of humor, even if you can't really understand him half the time. Okay, so I'm switching these shoes out. They just don't go with the outfits. I was never much of a fashionista, but even I know that much. So we just head downstairs again. Okay, the lower decks. We'll see what the Admiral wants. Hopefully it's not to tell us off for falling asleep. Greetings, Claire. Admiral Blofiswin awaits you in the command room. Shall I announce you? Yes, that's why I'm here. Right, so I think that we're just going to put an end to that in just a moment. We're just going to talk to her real quick. Ah, Claire, it is good to see you on your feet again. You are recovered? Then let us waste no time. I have a task that needs doing, one I would entrust to no other. I hope you all enjoyed it, and you're going to be looking forward to the next video, which is going to be going up as soon as possible. So until then, I hope you all are enjoying your little ventures in Eorzea and are having as much fun as I am. So until next time, bye-bye.